anyway, just for keeping going back to a new regular show review. And if you haven't last one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next 2 episodes of season 4 of regular show. And we start with another good one. And it starts with this Japanese game show. Yeah, Mordecai and Rigby are excited on watching. And yeah, doing these different challenges called Fool Me Twice challenge, where you have to fool the host, and yeah, doing the same on you, and all these different funny things on it. And of course, Benson is wondering what they're even watching. And then showing this obstacle course with this prize that nobody has able to win. And of course, Benson is thinking that this whole thing is stupid. And yeah, see this guy doing the obstacle course, but end up failing. And yeah, of course, Benson getting angry while they're just laughing. And then they're actually looking for Americans to actually qualify for the game show. And of course, Mordecai and Rigby are trying to do it, but Benson tells them once he catches them trying to dial in the number, or try to get the number to win. Of course, he tells them if he catches them using the park phone again, then they're fired. Which then later on, Benson is eating this sandwich and sees the clock, and then remembering what Rigby mentioned at the certain time, and yeah, sees nobody in the room, and then sees this cardboard TV. Like, of course he's gonna notice. Yeah, they're in this shed watching the TV and trying to listen to Thailand the number. And of course Benson is trying to get in there and tell him, you better not be dialing the number. And yeah, they get the number and they dial it, and then they get sucked in to the game show. Yep, they get sucked into the game show. And of course Benson is demanding them to get out of there. And yep, they're gonna have to do the obstacle course. And yeah, Benson is like, guys, I thought you know how to do this. And yeah, showing these different parts of the host, punching them in the face as well. And this guy that actually wasn't punched in the face and actually survived. And yeah, this host guy is evil, I would say. And yeah, of course they're horrified. And yeah, they're like, oh, what are we gonna do? Which Benson is not worried. He's like, alright, let's do this. And yeah, they're doing the obstacle course, and it's a really interesting obstacle course, and Mordecai and Rigby are the only ones that get beaten down. Well, Benson is just doing just fine on this course, and it does look really cool, though, I would just say. And but meanwhile, the host keeps grabbing his hand, and it looks like it's swelling as well. And yeah, we see them even riding in toilets and on these rhinos, and yeah, even down onto the ground because of his hand just swelling up. And yeah, Benson just seeing Mordecai just getting knocked out. And yeah, they're not going to be able to do it, which Benson helps them. And yep, they're almost there. Until the host comes, and his hand has grown so huge because it's been a long time since he was able to punch somebody. And yeah, tries to punch them, and he gets hit and gets punched in the face and falls into the lava. And yeah, Mordecai, Benson, and Rigby manage to win and get the grand prize from the box, which is this clipboard phone interesting thing and this space trip. And yeah, the robot that was with the host ends up destroying itself. And Pops calls, or gets a call from Mordecai and Rigby saying that they want to go home. Him to come pick them up, and of course Benson is like, I'm having the time of my life while they're at the space camp that we see. Again, pretty funny. Yeah, another good one. And then we go to the next one, which is another good one. And it starts with Benson telling Mordecai and Rigby to clean Maynard's limo before he gets back from vacation. And of course he's got the keys, because obviously he's not gonna trust Mordecai and Rigby with the keys, which is probably for a good idea too. And of course he tells them, clean it or you're fired. And look at how fancy it looks, though. Like, for real. It was so fancy looking. And they want to have a lunch break, which, this is pretty stupid of Mordecai and Rigby. They ate meatball sandwiches in a white limo. Like, Lord, you know this is not going to end well. Right? You know this is just not going to end well. Like, oh, man. And, yup, already spills a meatball onto it. And then, yeah, gets it in the eye, and loads of other meatballs just end up falling. And, oh, it's so painful to watch, though. It's just so painful to watch that meatball and the marinara sauce going all over the plain white inside of the limo. And of course trying to scrub it, but it's even making it worse. And Rigby trying to do this recipe with soda and vinegar, but it's not coming out. And yeah, Rigby is just making a whole mess that even making even more mess. They're just making it worse. It kind of it makes you kind of think of SpongeBob and Patrick and Gumball and Darwin. You know, SpongeBob and Patrick kind of making things worse when it comes to trying to paint inside of Mr. Krabs' house. And and Gumball and Darwin messing things up, especially when it comes to trying to get the pizza dough and stuff off of the DVD from the alligators on the train. They just keep messing it up. It's like whatever they can mess up, will mess up. And yeah, of course Skips is not able to do anything about it, but he does know somebody that they can go to get it looked at, but they need the keys. That means they need to get the keys from Benson. And they actually successfully get the keys right from behind him. And yeah, we actually see that the guy they go to was actually a chauffeur. Yeah, he actually knows the guy as well. He actually knows Maynard, because he used to be his chauffeur. And he says that he'll be able to do it, and looks at the sauce everywhere. And yeah, he says that he will be able to do it, no problem. Was they're having to back it up, and oh, the scraping, and the sparks as well. Oh, which yeah makes it even worse. But of course he's not going to be able to do it, the scratch part. And of course they're thinking that they're so dead now. But he actually tells them that there actually is a way to win another limo that it looks exactly like this one by doing a limo demolition derby. And yeah, they go into the secret wall, which goes into a demolition derby with limos and rich people. Really weird, strange people, I would say. Even using money as napkins and babies that have diamonds on them. Like, yeah, this is strange. But they do see the limo, which is their replacement. And yeah, he gives some advice to Mordecai and Rigby. And we see the other limos, and yeah, just, yeah. Like, and yeah, the demolition derby begins, and of course the gear is stuck, and they get hit. And they can't press the red button until they really need it, because it launches one missile, and it's when they really need it. But they have other weapons, which, yeah, uses these guns to pop this tire and lay out these spikes as well. And, yeah, window cleaner, or mirror cleaner, and launches these little missiles that, yeah, lots of cool weapons, though, in this Demolition Derby. This is really cool. And, yeah, it looks like they managed to win. But, no, because he then tells them that there's one more challenge they need to do, and it is to defeat this T-Rex that is out of limos, which, yeah, breathing fire on them, and them just pressing every weapons to get him, and, like, making him fall, then lasers, and then is about to get him, and Rigby blames the meatball sub. I mean, you think they would have known better not to eat a meatball sub, really, in any car, but especially that limo, right? None of it would have happened if they wouldn't have ate the meatball sub in the limo. And yeah, he throws it onto the T-Rex limo, and then presses the red button to launch the huge missile, and it explodes, blows up the T-Rex limo, and they managed to win. Yep, they managed to win the Demolition Derby with limos, and Maillard thanks Benson for this. And, yeah, he decides to have his lunch, which is, yeah, this sandwich in his limo. And he gets a call, and, yeah, we see it just spill all over it. Like, oh boy. And he's like, I'm rich, I can buy another one. Really? Yeah, like, really? After all that work on buying a new limo that looks exactly like it, he's like, then he makes a mess himself, and he's like, oh well, I'm rich, I can buy a new one. Yeah, it's like that whole Demolition was for nothing, really. But yeah, 2 good episodes I enjoy. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments.